Welcome back, Cathy.
Hello, James. How are you? Thanks for having me on.
No problems. Good to have you back. Not that you need any introduction, but I guess that's the way we do things. If you could do a quick sort of intro to yourself and who you represent.
Sure. My name's Cathy Joyce. I am the Global Sales Director of MICE for Melia Hotels International, and I'm based in the Global Sales Office in London.
That's great. I mean, it's been a couple of months since we last did one of these with you. The world obviously changes on a weekly basis. So I guess what's sort of happening now with you guys?
Yeah, I mean, we've had definitely over the last, I think it's 2 months since we last spoke. So we've had a busy September and October. And I suppose the main thing that we've been working on, and thanks so much, I know that you've joined a lot of our events on a Thursday morning, is our Melia Pro Travel Labs community. So this community, this platform was launched specifically for event professionals and travel professionals to engage in live interactions with our hotels around the world. And so we've had some great webinars over the last couple of weeks. We mix it up between virtual site visits, we've had roundtable discussions, and some hybrid events. So one of the ones that we were on recently was a hybrid event in Dubai. And we'd had over about 200 partners that participated, and about 60 people in the Melia Desert Palm. And then we change it each week. So we try and create something, new and different for the EMEA community. We've gone to Tanzania on a virtual site visit. This morning, we had a lovely dedicated one for a wedding. So it was our second series to highlight our wedding destinations hotels, which was beautiful. We were in the Gran Villa Palazzo de Azor in Tenerife, and we were in Ibiza, and where else? Tanzania as well this morning. So, and we had a golf one during the week as well, if you know any golf lovers. So
yes,
that was our first.
Been particularly, I mean, we're quite known for our golf groups anyway, but I definitely think there's been an increase in inquiries for us in terms of golf groups and their partners for the spas. So yeah, I'd be very interested in those opportunities.
Yeah, no, golf was fantastic. I mean, that was our first golf series, and to get to know with the team as well. I mean, Melia has 70 hotels that golf courses are the main entry point or feature. So even for myself to learn a lot more on our golf hotels and offerings, and then the new emerging destinations. I mean, most of our golf courses are in Spain, Portugal, Morocco, and the Caribbean, but we have, lovely courses in Dominican Republic and Indonesia and Vietnam. In new openings. So yeah, that was a lovely webinar to be on this week. So yeah, the Melia Pro Travel Labs is kind of our main focus to keep us connected with all our partners each week. Our CEO sent a lovely communication email this week to say that in the last couple of weeks we've had over 11,500 partners. So it's not just the EMEA community. It started in America first. So it's, globally different regions have the Melia Pro Travel Lab set up. So that's a lot of engagement, 11,500 partners over the last couple of weeks. So it's great, yeah. So we have a couple of more coming up now in the next few weeks. We'll be going to Morocco and Madeira. So yeah, they're every Thursday morning, mainly at 11 a.m. UK time, and then sometimes we change to Wednesdays if we've live. Like last week was Cuba. So we were going live to Cuba, so it was on in Wednesday evening time. So yeah, but it'd be great, the more of our partners that join, the more that they learn about our product and offering.
Yeah, I mean, it's a fantastic opportunity. I mean, us ourselves, we've in terms of these types of sessions, for example, it's completely transformed how I thought it was going to be from when we start. A lot of our clients at the moment, there's not a fear of travel or safety aspect. It's more of a case of the frustration of the quarantine issues or the rules and regulations. So in terms of us, we're still planning, we're still talking about it. And it's been really beneficial for us to sort of reach out and learn more within our network and our contacts and our suppliers. So the type of the Pro Labs events that you're putting on is great. It's a great insight, and again, it gives you areas that you can focus on that you may not have done before, like golf or like weddings and things like that.
Yeah, I mean, definitely for me, I think, on a personal level, if I go back to pre-Melia Pro Travel Labs, where I'm in London, you're back to back in events and you're out and about. I definitely, from an education point of view, to be able to work with different teams every week globally, to get to know the teams very well, to really get to know the products and the offerings. I mean, it's fantastic. And I don't think I would have had that time if I was on back-to-back events in the UK. Of course, you know your key. I'm in the key MICE hotels, but it's the overall offering: weddings, golf, leisure, you know, MICE. And yeah, they're exciting. And I look forward to working on them every week.
Yeah, I think the exciting thing I'm hoping for off the back of this, I mean, we generally focus on different types of incentives and more quirky type of events anyway. But I think with the frustration of this year and not being able to go anywhere or do anything as such, I think the landscape in terms of MICE and incentives is going to change as well, because people, there will obviously be a need for downtime, but I think people are going to, and even from a leisure group perspective, there are going to be more people that are wanting more than just being around the pool or the beach. They are going to want to see, you know, for example, go to Jamaica and do Dunn's River Falls, you know, stuff like that. Yeah. There's always going to be more now, I think, that we can add into and make them really more exciting and more of an experience.
Yeah, exactly. And I think there is that demand for travel. As you say, it's the restrictions. IATA recently released a report to say, you know, the transmission levels are very low. I have traveled. I think I've gone through 2 or 3 quarantines in the last 3 months. I went to visit in September Gran Melia Palazzo d'Azur in Tenerife. I mean, and it was fantastic to see our Stay Safe with Melia program, how they had implemented all the measures in the hotels. And I felt extremely safe. I mean, all the non-touch screens and the menus, all the apps, you know, you're ordering on your phones. And so I definitely felt safe traveling, and would, if I had to go tomorrow and travel somewhere, I would, of course. So, but it's obviously getting that confidence into the market as well, and, you know, supporting our partners that we are available or ready for when they do want to come back and travel. And we're creating different campaigns as well throughout. So as you said about incentives there, we will be launching this week or next week a new individual incentive program. Because even though everything that's going on with COVID, there still is that need for companies to reward their best employees, partners, clients. And this will be kind of based off the back of our Melia Rewards program, where you can buy, you know, a volume of points for a minimum of maybe 8 to 10 clients, so a bulk buy of points. And then they can use it in their own discretion in their own time, so it's still rewarding their employees to go and redeem those points and have lovely stays in our beautiful hotels around the world. So we'll be sending out more details on that definitely over the next week.
That's great. I would say that'll become incredibly useful for particularly those types of clients that aren't quite ready yet, don't quite have the confidence, but can still kind of access that. Would be a great sort of incentive for them. But I mean, what was quite positive last time we spoke was obviously Melia as a brand have not just kind of sat there through the lockdown. They're looking to push forward this new openings. So how are we there in terms of new openings?
Yeah, new openings, to be honest, James, where do you even start with the new openings? Every week internally we are on webinars which are showcasing all our hotels openings. I think when I saw the list, when I ran through it yesterday, we've about another 40 hotels in the next couple of months. So we'll start with the UK, which is most important. So we have a whole cluster team up in the north. Gary Fortune is cluster GM and Scott Brown, cluster director of sales for our Inside brand. So we already have the Inside Manchester, and the Inside Newcastle is due to open up on the 14th of December. And then followed by that in Q1 or maybe April of next year, we'll have the Inside Liverpool. And then we have agreed that we will have the Inside Glasgow opening up next year as well. So, you know, really the Inside brand is our fastest growing brand throughout the company, not just in the UK, but in Europe and also in the Middle East. So we have those exciting opens in the UK. And then with the refurb of Melia London, there'll be a big launch for that, and Melia Kensington, and then we have the Me London. So that's kind of the UK out of the way, and then we have a couple of exciting openings in Europe as well. I think the one for me, following our Oktoberfest celebration that we partnered with Nikki Mitchell from Destinations Unlimited and German Convention Bureau 2 weeks ago, was to showcase the new Melia Frankfurt, which will be a key MICE hotel. I mean, I go to Frankfurt every year for IMEX, so to have this new product in the city, it's going to be 431 rooms in a dedicated conference centre. So that is an exciting product to be working on, and we have 3 or 4 events in the pipeline for Q3, Q4, which are looking very positive to confirm. So that would be great of next year. So hopefully I'll see it when I'm in IMEX in May. And then if we move over to the Middle East, you have the Me Dubai, which is opening up in November. We have Me Doha, inside Doha, and then there'll be a Grand Melia product coming into the Middle East market in the next year or two as well. And then a few more in Europe. We've inside Amsterdam that's just opened up. We have Me Malta coming along. So we've quite a few inside Luxembourg. So we've, I'd say, about 40 hotels that are opening up globally. And then China as well. We've had the new Grand Melia Chengdu. Hope I pronounced that correctly. We've 3 Grand Melia properties in China. So, you know, Melia's footprint in Asia, I think we've about 48 hotels. So I really need to get my pronunciation right in all those hotels over the next couple of months. So that's exciting too. So lots to promote and market, and some very exciting products across all our brands, our mid-scale and premium brands. So yeah, it's a lot of them.
It's a fantastic story in itself, just obviously how much reach you've now going to have, and the new openings and things in a time like this. It's just a fantastic story in itself. And I mean, those that aren't so confident in terms of early 2021, but have you got a new hybrid event?
Yeah, we're going to have a new hybrid events program that we're going to launch. So that's really meant to be launched in the next week or two, but I think we might keep something nice for the new year and come out in January with it. So, you know, that had to be rolled out globally. We operate 380 hotels across 40 destinations. So, you know, to I suppose come to an agreement with the supplier that operates in all those destinations. So that would be fantastic. And I think we'll do the launch in that more in January to have something new to come back to in the market. The supplier is confirmed with, and I'm just waiting on the official, I suppose, communication from our HQ in Spain. So that will be where we can work on engaging more with the hybrid events as well. So we'll probably do test pilots, you know, and I like to team up between London and Manchester. We can have a couple of clients in our Melia London and then do an event inside Manchester. And I'm sure they'll look at doing something in Europe between our properties in Germany, France, UK, and showcase our hybrid program. So looking forward to that too.
Yeah, not that you're not busy enough, obviously, with what was going on, but it seems a nice way to kick off the new year anyway.
Yeah, exactly. And look, we have to stay positive. I'm kind of the one that just keeps, you know, as you say, have to keep positive. And Gianni, who's the head of global for France, UK, Ireland, and Italy, would be saying the same. So we're just keeping working through, and hopefully I think everyone wants to get out of 2020. I mean, no one will be sorry to say goodbye to 2020. So, you know, time is running out. We've only a couple of weeks, and then hopefully the year we'll say goodbye to it. Yeah.
Fantastic. Well, it's been amazing finding out all what's been happening. Like I say, just in the space of 2 months, it's, you know, the whole landscape's changed, and it all still seems very positive. Is there anything else you'd like to add at all?
Yeah, I suppose this week is an exciting week for me. I'm part of MPI UK and Ireland chapter. I joined the board in June, July on the membership side of the team, and an opportunity came up to move to Director of Communications. So it kind of felt like that was an ideal fit for me, which I'm extremely passionate about. And
congratulations,
then, thank you. And then a great opportunity for me to learn, you know, with different systems. So yeah, I'm excited about that role and help support the chapter moving forward. And we're working on a plan, you know, next year for events as well. We've one online event coming up next Wednesday, which is our MPI virtual roundtable event, Wednesday at 6 p.m. And, you know, a fantastic lineup of guest speakers. We've Bob, who's the VP of corporate events from Microsoft, and Karina, CEO of IMEX Frankfurt, Toby Lewis, the CEO for Live Group, and Michael Seaman from Raccoon Events. So we really, the board have been working really hard to create a great event for that next week. So yeah, so I kind of keeping myself involved in all parts of the industry. I've had a great month. I've been invited to speak at certain events, like I was at First Events, their one virtual, which was very good as well. So yeah, you know, there's lots kind of going on with the company, and trying to keep myself busy. I think November will be more of a month to have the one-to-ones with clients. We had a good opportunity with Meeting Show, which was on in October. So that was nice to have the couple of days of one-on-one meetings. So yeah, we'll be kind of focusing more on that for November, and thank all our clients for all their support, even though I know business wasn't huge volume this year, but still it's very important to recognize all our clients. So that's the plan before Christmas.
Absolutely. Well, fantastic. It's been great catching up with you again. It's, like I say, another amazing positive story. And yeah, I'm looking forward to the new year with all what's going on. So yeah, thank you very much for your time.
Great. Thanks a million, James, for having me on, and looking forward to catching up with you soon.
No worries. Speak to you soon.
Take care.
Thanks.
Is it a smile? Or a pat on the back? Maybe a thank you so much? When the working day is over, what is it that makes you feel it was a good day? At Meliá Pro, we believe it's a matter of always being able to find the best option to achieve more. We believe that working together is better than going it alone, and that your expertise, combined with ours, is the best way forward. Meliá Pro is here to make your work easier, to offer you a smarter way of working. By helping you stay up to date and offering you a great range of options with the best conditions. By giving you and your clients more. Together, we're going to offer incredible experiences. We're going to make work more rewarding. Together, we'll go further and do better. Meliá Pro, going for more.
Thank you for watching. We welcome any feedback and questions in the comment section below, and please make sure you follow me on all our social networks.